In this gospel today, there's kind of two parts to it. The first part is something that the 10 lepers did right, and then the second part is only one of them did right, while the other 10 didn't. But I actually want to focus on the first part, the part where all 10 of them did something right. And that was when they stood from a distance and raised their voice saying, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us." They recognized who Jesus was. They realized that Jesus had the power to heal, and they sought healing, which I think is the first stage, right, in healing, is we have to desire it. We have to ask the Lord to heal us. And I know this sounds simple, but sometimes we can just kind of revel in our own messiness and we don't ask the Lord to heal us. But I feel like it's easier to desire healing when it comes to physical ailments, right? Who is suffering from a physical ailment that wouldn't desire to be healed, right? But I don't think that's the case when it comes to spiritual sickness. I don't think people always want to be healed of their spiritual sickness. At least that's what I've seen as a priest. It's actually more comfortable for people to just remain in their own spiritual sickness. Because when if somebody desires to be healed, that means that they desire a change to happen in their life. And not everybody desires that, right? So I think the call for us then, we all have probably, many of us here have physical ailments that we desire to be healed, but every single one of us here has some sort of spiritual sickness that we're dealing with because of original sin. And the question I want us to ponder is, do we actually desire to be healed of that spiritual sickness? Or are we just content living with it? Because the reality is that if we desire to be healed from it, the Lord will heal us. The Lord desires us to be healed more than we desire it ourselves. I've said that phrase a lot over the last year and a half, but it remains true. So let us not just sit in our spiritual sickness. Let us desire to make that step, just like these men did, and say the same words, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us." Amen.